Okay, if everything's going to plan, we are live now. Oh boy, today, oh lord, what a day, what a day it has been, unfortunately. Okay, I'm breaking the stream quick. So, uh, you are seeing my screen now. Let's continue. Let's go back to the radar look for now. Honestly, this is one of the most insane situations I've thought or never thought to be in my own life. We have a catastrophic, multiple strong to intense tornadoes dropping out of the sky at this point. Not going to be an easy. I mean, everything has been rushed. I never planned on going live today, mainly because we never expected actually for the tornado threat to be that high. But it is what it is. We are now seeing history being made in our own eyes, right? So this is our look for right now. This tornado right here in Shreveport, this very strong tornado. You can see the debris ball, very intense debris ball. Multiple tornadoes are still ongoing. We have so many supercells right now have developed, brought multiple strong tornadoes. This is an example of one of them. Here, west of Blanchard, east of Marshall, just northeast of Scottsville. I can see very strong rotation signature there with that supercell here. Another one here with a supercell near Longview, although this one is a little bit harder to see. You can see right here the hook, right? You can see the hook in shape and the very small but present rotation signature, right? This supercell here near Shreveport has been the recent, I mean, not the man of the game, the name of the game right now, because just because of how many things happened in such a small, short period of time. But this is one of those supercells that we've been talking for a long time. These supercells have slowly but surely made their way into more discrete, more discrete and more favorable environment in general. And here we are, honestly. This is history being made in our own eyes. This is a ridiculous, particularly dangerous situation. Like um multiple tornadoes. I mean, we are having that's a very similar combo to what we had on the April 26th tornado outbreak, where we had a combination of very high 3K, also strong level of instability with a 3K, high SRH, high level jet with 45 to 50 knots, and low LCL, which is bringing just wedges, multiple, this combination of multiple strong to intense, potentially even a violent tornado or two, we've been seeing in the latest couple of minutes. And now the whole hour, the whole hour, honestly. I'm sorry if my English is not perfect today. It's been a long time since I last actually did a video for this channel right here. Mainly because although many interesting things happened, and if you want to see me talking more generally, in a more daily basis about weather, we have my own Twitter account, Genuine Analysis. But honestly, the main thing that we had today was the we are live. Okay, just wanted to be sure that you are live, guys. Honestly, have people that are my friends here from the weather estimated are under particularly dangerous situations, are under tornado warnings, particularly dangerous situations right now. And just a very bad situation as these tornadic supercells continue to crawl through the state of Louisiana. This tornado is one example. Look at that debris ball right there. Very intense, let me say it, tornado. We also had this tornadic supercell here in Shreveport, which has been kind of going up and down, re-strengthening and then dying down, and re-strengthening, dying down for the last couple of minutes. Um, right now, so many things are happening. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat, y'all. I don't even think they have chat, but these have been catastrophic tornadoes right now. I'm just, yeah, this is not a good situation to be. These tornadoes are not the usual sort of tornado that we see in tropical cyclones, because honestly, today has been, it has been almost like a normal severe weather today rather than an actual, how can I say it, an actual like tropical cyclone event, tropical weather outbreak. Let me just full size. I think it's better for all to see the full size image of the. I mean, look at the amount of warnings that we have here. Kipoe, which is this warning right here for unfortunately is died, is not active today. Of course, had to be today. All days, it had to be today. We have more baby supercells right here. Right, this one here, Nachitoches. I'm sorry if I missed the pronunciation. Which are rotating. This one is also rotating. This one is rotating. This cell. Oh lord. Okay, now they should have turned in warning for that one. Okay, that is a beast, and this is going directly to downtown Shreveport. That, honestly, the main that risk of it going directly through Shreveport is what made me go live today. We have a new confirmed tornado in Texas, which is this supercell right here. I think I'm seeing it correctly. This supercell right here. Yep, exactly. This supercell. I mean, this is one of the most insane situations we've been in a while. This tornado here going east of Shreveport for now could do an Alta Vista move and just become a major tornado. We don't know. We gotta wait. This supercell as well has been dropping a significant tornado for probably over 20 minutes, I think. At this point, you can see right here. Yeah, CC for some reason is not working today. The on Super Tower X, I'm not necessarily sure why. Let me see if lower resolution. Okay, lower resolution works better, and you can see right there the correlation coefficient dropped just over the velocity couplet, so pretty much a certainty of a tornado there. Just the amount of tornadoes that have been dropping just out of the sky right now is insane. Uh, wow. Okay. This has been quite the significant event, let me say, and kind of quite the unexpected, actually, maybe, let me say, events. Just because of the nature, you can see right here that the supercell that's going east of Shreveport is getting its act back together. See maybe a very small CC drop here. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, there we go. That is a very big CC drop. Very, probably large tornado going east of, hopefully east of Vodkow. Probably going to hit Eastwood. Unfortunately, y'all are under a historic day. So yeah, it's honestly it's only just sad you see these sort of events happening. There is nothing that is worse than seeing this, especially on a day that we did not expect seeing this sort of stuff. Honestly, these tornadoes are dropping out of the sky at this point already. Um, I'm not necessarily sure about why that tornado this morning, but why the sun is in the morning. But okay. You can see the supercell right here, Marshall, mate. Yeah, it has that sort of look, right? It has that sort of classic look. And for that, for supercell that is not necessarily discrete, it's not necessarily 100% discrete. Let me correct myself, but it is going to produce a strong tornado. More supercells are. Tell me that it didn't crash. Oh, it did. Oh, it 100% did. Thank you, Supercell X. Oh, never mind. It actually survived it. Okay, that was fun. Thank you, Supercell Rex. Yeah, we do have more supercell here to the south that are also dropping tornadoes. These supercells were just baby supercells just a minute ago, and now they are producing beasts. Yeah, this supercell right here, you can see rotation signature getting up. Let me just call it. It's not going to be easy for you all to see. You can see the rotation signature popping up, and it is probably about to produce a very big tornado, if it isn't already. This tornado here, also east of Shreveport, a little bit uncertain now if it is on ground right now. Rotation signature is still definitely there. You can see right here. Going east of Mimosa Gardens. But yeah, really difficult to say necessarily if it isn't running on. I'm not necessarily sure. I would rather say that yeah, hard to say honestly because the CC drop could be, and I think is actually contamination, but we just gotta wait. We're going to discover it very soon. Let's go back to the supercell here east, and you can all see it, the debris ball. You can see the supercell here, and that spark in blue activity there. That's where our tornado is. You can see here another supercell to the south, warned as well. This supercell here warned as well. All of these supercells are rotating. It's harder to find a supercell that is not rotating rather than a supercell that are what the actual fuck? The SBC capped at 10% unhatched. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah. Okay, that is bullshit. That is 100% bullshit. Not even 10% hatched? What the actual fuck is the SPC doing? What? Okay, that is some bad. Oh lord, that was terrible. That is terrible. There's a terrible outlook. God. What is that? What is their idea? I kind of. What is that? Forecasting by the SPC. Man, oh lord, man. I mean, the amount of intense tornadoes he just had, and they kept the fucking 10% unhatched. Lord. I mean, this is just irresponsible to irresponsibility to a whole new level. that is some bullshit outlook from the SEC, man. I cannot see an explanation for them to keep this 10% unhashed. I cannot understand what they're doing, what they're thinking. Let's go back to weather. Oh lord, okay, that is some ungodly amount of contamination, but yeah, it does seem like we do have a little bit of a. It does seem like we are having a little bit of a. Yeah, this is definitely contaminated. Don't tell me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But that is an intense tornado. This is reminding me of that. Yep, that tornado over Shreveport, Eastern Shreveport is also probably on the ground. Jeez, what is happening today, man? This is insane. Like, this is insane. This Supercell thankfully weakened a lot. Supercell northeast of Marshall, so for now y'all are fine. Although I do think that it could be still on the ground, it probably is. It is not as strong as it once was for now. Oh lord, I mean, this Supercell right here is insane, completely contaminated. Don't get me wrong, but it's getting that look, right? We saw that one before this year. What did this was the tornado there again? April 26th. We saw Alta Vista Alta Vista as well. We saw it on the Hendersonville tornado last year. It's the same look, guys. It's the same. I'm really not sure I'm getting the point of not adding the 10% hash rate. I'm kind of surprised to see that the CSU is the one that performed the best out of all of these models and the SPC outlook itself, which is not something that we normally say. This is a catastrophic situation, probably. I mean, this tornado right here, if this does end up producing, and if it continues on its path, it might actually core the city of Shreveport. It could go maybe a little bit to the northeast, but I'm not seeing it happening. It will really depend on if the supercell is able to develop or not. Or the tornado is able to develop or not. It might even be a wedge because the LCL are so low today. Might actually want to open meso analysis here and start analyzing whether just in general the let me focus the whole scenario, like, because the LCLs are super low. Yeah, they are 500, like 600 at max. It is very low LCS, so LCL, so pretty much every single tornado that drops is going to become a wedge. And well, at least it has the potential to become a wedge. This is just ridiculous. This tornado near Shreveport is just, it is just insane. I have this tornado here, southeast of Benton. Probably, yep. Exactly what I expected it to do. That first tornado here near Shreveport, we're going to talk about you later, but this tornado here going, oh wow, okay. It's mainly moving north, so potentially moving, if it continues north, it's probably going to hit cities like Linton, Louisiana. So Linton, Louisiana, gotta be on the ground. You have a tornado warning. You have I think it's a PDS right now. It is. If it is not, it should be. There you go. New warning by the SPC. Plain dealing are also under tornado warning, particularly dangerous situation, probably. Barso, you're under tornado warning. Alden Reach, Hudges, Rocky Mount, y'all are under a significant and possibly never seen before. There you go, particularly dangerous situation. Uh, a tornado a tornado, not only a tornado but a tornado outbreak of historic proportions. That is unfortunately you are one of those that is going to be directly impacted by it. It's sad, but that's you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Unfortunately, you gotta go to your safe spot. If you don't have a basement, I mean, if you don't have a basement, the best you can do, go to the lowest floor, away from windows. Like go to your central bathroom if you have one central bathroom in your home. If you have a bathtub, you get inside the bathtub, cover your head, cover everything you have, and pray. That's why we have, unfortunately for y'all, right? Because this is a monster tornado. Look at that debris ball on both reflectivity and, I mean, look at that. You can see right here the debris ball on this supercell right here. Also the CC drop. This is a very strong tornado, guys. This is another one of those tornadoes that is going to cause significant damage to life and property. And down on NWS Twitter, Benton LA, Plain Dealing LA, Entrim LA, Aiden Bridge, Bollinger, Plain Dealing, Austin, Gillian. Y'all are all under a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. You gotta take shelter. There ain't something else you gotta do. There ain't no way else you're surviving this tornado. It's by that way. Now, I do think that the supercell here in Southern Hills, right, LA, just in the surrounding areas really of Shreveport, is about to drop a tornado. If it hasn't already. And yeah, that is if this does drop, it's going to be a long, violent tornado. More than likely, if we look at just the look of the supercell, right? It has that sort of look. I know it may be difficult to understand it, but it has that sort of look. The sort of look that we saw on both Omaha suburbs tornadoes. Both tornadoes were violent, and that actually killed multiple people, destroyed multiple people's homes, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna tell y'all, your home might be the next one. And I know it is difficult to tell y'all, but your home might be the next one. You gotta be prepared, right? As the cities that I mentioned, and I'm going to mention them again: Benton, who else? Plain Dealing, LA. Who else? Collingsburg, Antrim. Also have Rocky Mount, Aidenbridge, Hughes, Barso. You're all under the risk of being hit by a very strong, probably intense EF2 plus, EF2 to EF3 plus tornado. It's going your way, guys. And this is not the only one, right? Shreveport needs to be prepared for also being hit by a strong to probably intense tornado. But for now, we are going to focus on this one. You can see right here, very discreet supercell, completely alone, hugging the reball, classic look, strong rotation signature right here, CC drop. It's a classic look for supercells in the radar. And yeah. Yeah, this is sad. That is only the only thing I'm going to say. And we gotta say, this is the we have a new particularly dangerous situation tornado warning now. For yeah, just continuation of that last warning we had. So tornado warning continues. This is still a life-threatening situation. Nothing has changed. And oh boy, yep, not the kind of look you want to see. It seems like the supercell here. Of course, radar is shitty, so we can't see much. But yeah, we gotta wait till we. This might be a tornado on the ground, and we don't know. We gotta discover just later. But this supercell right here is not a later issue. This is a now issue. This is an intense tornado on the ground, right? Very significant situation ongoing. Benson, Age, Gilliam, Austin, Andrew, Blaine, Dealing, Bollinger. You're all under a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. A tornado of a very strong tornado, possibly an intense, a strong to intense tornado is headed your way. Uh, and you gotta do survive, guys. As I mentioned before, take shelter now. This is not the usual tornado warnings that we see uh on tropical cyclones. And yeah, I mean the amount of significant tornadoes is insane. I mean, this looks insane. This is one of the most insane looks from. I mean, I think that the thing that changes these supercells from normal tropical cyclone supercells is that they are not only just piles of crap action that break themselves into discrete baby what I call baby supercells. Those mini small supercells that produce weak tornadoes. These supercells right here, they produce. They are supercells themselves. They are strong, well developed, well maintained supercells that are just doing what they gotta do, mate. They are doing what they gotta do, producing multiple strong tornadoes. Um, and they are just they keep going. They keep going. Yep, that tornado continues to look as strong as it just did. This supercell here on 3-4, it's very hard to look at anything. There's barely any data that is useful from it, considering how close to the radar it is. So for now, just gotta do what I gotta do and wait till we get a decent frame. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that's quite a strong tornado. That's quite a strong rotation signature there from the supercell here. Uh, and the supercell right here, which went through Shelbyville, hopefully wasn't on the ground because it probably cored the town with barely any radar confirmation of it. So hopefully it wasn't on the ground, but if it was, yeah, that is very awkward. You can see the rotation quickly timed enough. If the tornado wasn't on the ground, it probably got really close. If it didn't core Shelbyville, hopefully it didn't. But this is another tornado warning to be careful with. More strong tornadoes are ongoing, guys. This is going to be a very long-lasting threat. Tanaba, we are under a tornado warning. Joaquin, you need to be on the ground. Y'all giving y'all the heads up, right? Y'all could be under the strong tornado. This tornado right here near Linton might have poured Linton, unfortunately. Uh, I truly hope it didn't, but it looks like it did. A very strong tornado, unfortunately, hit the town of Linton. If the radar, if the radar data is correct, probably caused significant damage. Unfortunately, of course, we hope it didn't. But I mean, this is a very strong tornado, probably intense. Yeah, that is just a sad situation to be. Yep. Now, tornado warning continues for Shreveport, LA, Bossier City, LA, and Blanchard, LA. This is another supercell that we're going to need to be looking out. The second supercell right here. Probably have some sort of weather guy of weather reporters looking and analyzing that supercell here. I mean, it is insane how every single supercell right now is rotating. I mentioned to you all earlier, but every single supercell has a mesocyclone, and every single supercell is rotating, and it's rotating strong, with strong rotation signature, and is about to drop a tornado. Like at any given moment, it might drop a tornado. It could be now. Could be now. Let's look at these. There are more supercells here to the south. Let me see if we can have a good look at that. Yeah, we have a very weak rotation signature there. Probably the just in case the tornado drops, issuing that tornado warning for now. So, yep, Newton, as I mentioned before, gotta be on the ground. Let me go back here to Shreveport because these supercells here are nasty. I'm looking at stuff on Twitter, guys. Don't think that I'm not. Uh, I'm still looking at radar. Don't think that I'm not active. I'm still looking. I'm just looking, trying to find pictures of it. I'm trying to find pictures of tornadoes. We just have more and more tornadoes dropping quickly. Yep, more and more quickly. Yeah, it does seem like the tornado that we had a decent amount of footage on has weakened by a big margin. Thankfully, still on the ground. I'm not sure. I have no doubts on my mind that it's still on the ground. Yep, 100% on the ground, but it has weakened tremendously, thankfully. So, for now, it's less of an issue. This supercell right here, east of Edgefield, not Edgeville, also Hall Summit, Ring Goliar under a tornado warning. This could be the next supercell that we might need to have some bigger attention into. Strong mesocyclone, and yep, then we see these. Yep, this might. Oh Lord, oh Lord, jeez. Yep, it was on the ground. It was on the ground. Fuck. It probably core Shellville. Sardis as well. Lord. Oh wow. I'm not. I don't think it was actually. Yeah, unconformed tornado, but yeah. I truly hope that Shelbyville was. Yeah, I do think that Shelbyville might have been cored by this monster of tornado right now. Wow. This is one of those days where this is one of those days where you don't want to be in the situation, but you are. But you are. This is a catastrophic situation, honestly. Why is the SPC? Why is the NWS not confirming this tornado? NWS, come on, come on. There's a debris roll. There's a debris roll with the SPC and the NWS. Come on, man. Come on. Man, Celine probably got cored by this tornado. It's very possible that he got cored. Oh, yeah, I do truly hope that they eventually won the Supercell because I'm not going to be good. Oh Lord, what these Supercells, man? These Supercells, I gotta tell you, these are insane. No CC drop right now, but it could very well at any moment be on the ground. You might look at the next frame, it might be a wedge tornado. We don't know. Let's go back to the Shreveport. And yeah, that tornado has definitely the tornado that we were talking about earlier on has definitely weakened. I do think it is still on the ground. I don't think that is questionable. Definitely on the ground for now, but definitely lost a lot of its strength. This tornado, yeah, a little bit uncertain where the if it is really on the ground or not. Quite a strange supercell to see such a strong tornado develop. And yeah, that tornado, it does seem like the tornado that we were talking about just minutes ago has weakened. It still could and probably is on the ground. Tornadoes don't dissipate that without fighting today with these sort of environments. And they are about to. These tornadoes are just dropping out of the sky at this point. The warning for Shreveport, yep, that seems correct, has been cancelled, thankfully. So it seems like Shreveport is going to be for now escaping. However, we do have more supercells and more tornadoes to be tracking. I mean, we can see just the multitude of tornado warnings. Um, left and right, tornado warning after tornado warning. You probably see a strong tornado right now. Just Yeah, I'm back, and I came back to another tornado. Amazing. That is fun. Okay, so cities east of. Oh Lord, I need to be back on track. I lost. Yeah, Sparta. I think you might be hit. Yeah, Sparta might be the eastern part of Sparta might be hit by a very strong tornado right now. You can see the CC drop. Not necessarily sure why it isn't showing up on the website yeah on the actual high resolution, but okie dokie, they're not even going to ask. Let's see that. Yeah, this supercell here near Hall Summit might also be trying, although I'm not necessarily seeing the rotation. It is trying. Let's go back to these supercells and yep, all of these supercells are trying this. They are not being able to as of some are not being able to as of right now, but they are 100% trying to produce these tornadoes. They are doing their best, and they are unfortunately being able to. These tornadoes have been way more long track than what we originally expected, and yeah. We have a new tornado confirmed tornado in Texas in Carthage, Texas. So let's go over there for a brief period of time. Let's go into Eastern um Texas. Okay, which one in the mass of these warnings is it? Oh Lord, okay, that is quite a lot of warnings, honestly. It is probably this one. Uh, I mean, this is just quite the impressive situation. These warnings, these tornadoes are just falling out of the sky. Honestly, that's what tornadoes usually do. Yeah, congrats, Trumpeter. You learned how tornadoes work. Incredible. Uh, there's a tornado here for it's hard to see, but I think I'm pretty sure at least it is this rotation right here. Hard to see definitely, but there is a rotation signature. There is a tornado here. At least there's one tornado there. So they shelter. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to wait for the next update before saying much. I'm looking at Twitter. I'm looking at everything right now, just trying to see more information. Of not being able to at this point. Uh, we are forming tornado warnings as of right now. I think we have 12. I think 11, 12 tornado warnings. Um, by now already. So yeah, this is just a very significant situation in general. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like it's a little bit unclear to me as if the tornado in Sparta actually survived long enough to hit the town. Hopefully, it didn't. It's probably going to recycle. It's probably going to reproduce a tornado again. These supercells are just producing tornado, producing tornado. That's because of that the whole environmental question of these tornadoes right here. It's so good. The environment is so nice for these cycling supercells that they just start producing, start producing, start producing, and they don't stop. And they just keep doing. They are recycling supercells just like we had on June, I think 16th last year. Just like we have this year on April 26th. Something probably related, something not probably, but pretty much sure that it is related to the strong low level instability. These supercells are just slowly but surely becoming monsters. This tornado right here, this supercell that produced earlier on today, that massive tornado that almost hit that passed through eastern Shreveport, is definitely re-strengthening. So you can see right here, the rotation is reorganizing. You have once again a CC drop, and yep, just an intent, a strong